Hello everyone, my name is Louis, don't care what my name is, and here we go with my review for Halloween 2018, the sequel to the 1978 Halloween movie. No, this is not a sequel to Halloween 2. That never happened. This is not a sequel to Halloween H2O. That never happened. Halloween Resurrection? Never happened. Any of the past Halloween films? Never happened. Only Halloween 1 from 1978. After that, the other films never happened. So this is the official sequel to the first Halloween movie. I mean, it's not the first time they did this. I mean, they did this with Halloween, I believe, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and said that Halloween H2O was the official sequel, and then Halloween Resurrection was the third film. Not anymore. So, okay. Alright, so, after the crappy remakes we got years ago, and I even mentioned it on my channel last year. How did Hollywood do with this film? How did they do with this film that they got so much build up, so much hype, and even before this film came out, we heard it got a very good percentage. We heard it got 100%, then we got 86%, now it's 79%. Okay, officially, how is it? How is this film? Is it good? Is it bad? What is it? It is a very good movie, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I had fun watching this film. I really did. It really reminded me back of some of the best horror films I used to watch as a kid, and even now. Yeah, I love this film. This was a good Halloween. This was a good movie to watch in October, especially when we're getting close to Halloween. This is a good horror film. And I gotta tell you, after the crappy films we've been getting, after the crappy horror films we've been getting the last few months, this is what I needed. I needed something like this. I'm glad. This film did not rely on jump scare scenes. This film did not rely on crappy, predictable scenes. I mean, some things are predictable, thanks to the trailer, but there is good fear in this film. It keeps you hooked on it, and you know what? That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. This is what I wanted for a horror film. Hollywood, pay attention to this film. Pay attention to why this film was a success. And maybe you can do very good horror movie remakes like this. Because I'm telling you, with this film doing so well, there's no doubt in my mind that the other remakes they're going to do for Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street will be just as good if they follow the same formula. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go over the film, okay, without going into spoiler territory. So the story for this film, as you get from the trailer, is it takes place 40 years after the first film. Laurie Strode is alive, and she's, been preparing herself, arming herself, getting ready for the day Michael ever escapes from his prison, which he's been locked up for 40 years, and he has not said anything, not that he said anything before, and hasn't done anything to look like he was going to escape. So, he eventually does escape, makes his way back home, and so Laurie finds out, and so she has to hunt down Michael, protect her family, who thinks she's crazy and she's a nut job, but she has to protect them from Michael before he ends up trying to kill them all, including herself. Basically, that's the story, and what I like about the story is the fact that it keeps you hooked on what's going on. It keeps you hooked on, everything that's happening, from Michael escaping, him going down and killing people, and just seeing how he does it. Like, it feels a lot like the original Halloween movie, which is what I miss so much. But what I also like about it is the fact we see Laurie going through her struggles as well. I mean, yeah, she may look like a badass, but we see what got her there, and it's a very tragic way she got there to be as strong as she is now, and she has to be strong, and that's what I like about the story, is able to do that. The story does focus a lot on other things, like her detachment with her family. We're focusing on other characters as well in the story, but the story does its job well. It does keep you hooked on what's going on, and when we get to the Michael coming into town during Halloween and doing his thing, you're hooked on it. You're hooked on what's going on. You're hoping everything's going to turn out well for Laurie. Because that was the back of my mind. I'm thinking she's probably going to end up being killed, or, she ends up saving the day and she survives and Michael escapes. I'm thinking all of that's going on throughout the film. And I still like it. I still like the story. Now, it does have its flaws. When we're focusing on other stuff in the stories, sometimes they can go a little too long or are a bit boring. But other than that, it's not bad. They don't do a good job making the characters look any smart. It's a basic horror film. And we transition that to the characters. I love Laurie Strode in this film. Jamie Lee Curtis, without question. Jamie Lee Curtis is awesome in this film. Her character, from being the damsel in distress to what we have now, being the badass she is, I'm like, fuck, you are awesome. You're gonna kick some ass. But like Ripley in Aliens, how she got there was a tragedy because her childhood was pretty much ruined thanks to Michael Myers. She's forced to change. She's forced to try bettering herself so she can be prepared in case he ever does come back. To try killing her or her family. And she knows people think she's a nut job. She knows that, but she doesn't care. She knows she's right. She knows he's gonna come back eventually, and she has to do what she has to do. There is tragedy there, and I like that with her because, you know, she may appear strong, but deep down she's scared. She's scared of Michael, and honestly, I would be too if I found out this psychopath came after me. I like the other characters too. I don't mind them at all. Some of them I don't remember very much. It's a shame too because I really did wish these characters were characters I would very much care about. Not really. Some of these other characters, the ones you know are gonna die, they're the typical moron characters in horror films where you know, oh, please don't do that. Why are you doing that? That's stupid. I would never do something like that. No, don't do that. You're gonna die. You die. So that's pretty much what I get. It was great to see the original actor who played Michael Myers come back. I love Michael Myers in this film, especially how this is the Michael Myers I missed. I don't want to know more about his background. If I do, I want it to be exactly what I thought it was going to be. Not like there's a curse on him or, you know, he grew up in a crappy family or stuff like that. That's so boring. Because in the original, we saw him, he seemed normal. How did he snap? What happened? Maybe he was always a sociopath. We don't know. But I like Michael in this film. Michael Myers is one of those horror killers who doesn't need to say anything. Just his presence alone and hearing him breathe through his mask and just the way he kills people, that's all I need to make him a very good horror killer. And he's just mysterious, and I like that. I like that in this character. And he just finds ways to come after you. Like, you think you can outrun him and everything, but he finds a way to get you. He does, and I like him. Again, other characters are fine, but my main focus is mostly on Jamie Lee Curtis's character, Laurie, and Michael Myers. That's all I care about. Okay, what about everything else? What about the music? Pretty much where they're taking this movie at. No special effects, of course. No CGI crap, stuff like that. So how is everything else? Music's very good. I like it, especially when I hear that old classic da 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 da, like that alone. Just I'm hyped. I'm already hyped enough for it as it is. The other music for it is good as well, especially when you quiet down and it's building up fear, and you know what's gonna happen thanks to the freaking trailer. But it's legit fear. I like the legit fear we get from this film. It's not like The Nun, where just jump scare. I'm like, just calm down. Give me time to breathe. Give me some time to relax. So yeah, jump scares there are some jump scares, but it's not hampered in there so much. And you can see what's gonna happen, but there is good legit fear that they bring up to it, and I like that. I thought it was very good. Everything else with it is fine. I love where they have everything else. It's a very simple town. I thought it's fine. You don't need to make it into a big city. You don't need to have it in a forest or a camp or a lake. It's just, this is fine. It reminds me a lot of the original, and I like it. So, it's not bad. So, yeah, Halloween 2018. A good sequel. It's a shame the other films don't exist anymore. That sucks for them. But, you know, not a bad sequel. I do recommend it. If you guys like horror movies, I do recommend it. If you want to see it with your loved one, with your friends, go right ahead. Just please don't take your children. Please don't do it. I do not want to. This is not the film for them. It's not. It really isn't. So, just saying. Okay, that's it, guys. If you have a different opinion about this film or any of the past Halloween films, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button. Check out my Facebook page. Check out my Twitter page. And I'll see you next time to give you more love and more entertainment. So until then, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.